Hi, Life Path number twos. Welcome to your Oracle reading for the beginning of November 2021. This is a collective reading, so please remember everything may or may not resonate with you. I simply ask that you take what does and leave the rest. If something does resonate with you, I ask you to please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as that allows me to grow this channel more and just put out more readings for you all. I am accepting personal readings at this time as well, so if you are interested in that, the information will be in the box below. And finally, if you are not sure of your life path number, I also put the information to get that and calculate it below this video. Alright, so with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started and see kind of what the current energy is for you, life path number twos, and then see what guidance and messages Spirit has for you for the first part of November. Alright, we have all tied up. We have reversed the world. We also have the sun. Okay, life path number twos. So there is definitely an energy of, there's some type of energy holding you back from really going after what you want right now. This is an energy that is maybe on the way out, maybe an energy that you're still just trying to break free from, but it's definitely an energy with this all tied up card. It's almost like something is stopping you from achieving the things that you want to achieve. It almost feels like you have big dreams, or you have these big ambitious goals that you are more than capable of reaching, but there is something that's holding you back. So for some of you all, I am getting that this is internal, almost like you have fears, self-sabotaging behaviors, you have doubts, and so you're almost tied up by your thoughts and by just these thoughts and these negative patterns that don't really serve you. For some of you all, I am getting that you are tied to a person or just an energy. So this could be a relationship. It doesn't have to always be romantic. It could be friendships, negative family members, but it's definitely a relationship. But it also could be romantic. I am getting some of that for some of you all, but it's definitely just this overall energy that is almost making you doubt yourself, making you feel like you can't do it, and it's definitely holding you back, because Spirit is saying that you definitely are more than capable and you have the power, especially with the Sun card. It's almost like everything is within your reach, like that new beginning or just that success that you are wanting for yourself. But again, it's almost like there's a block that's stopping you from getting there from here, because you're all tied up. Okay, angels, could you clarify this for me? We have earth and ground. And then we have expect miracles. So Spirit is definitely saying that this is within your reach. Expect miracles, like path number twos. They're saying that whatever you're thinking right now, so if you're really thinking, I can't do this, or you're doubting yourself, or you're doubting, just your journey or your path, Spirit is telling you that if you're able to release that energy, expect miracles. Expect everything that you have been kind of hoping for or dreaming for or wanting to call in for yourself. Expect that to happen, and even more, but it feels like you have to almost get from here to here. Now with the earth and ground card, that's just saying that you have to release yourself from these ties. You have to understand that whatever is stopping you, whether it is something internal or external, you have to call your power back to yourself, really earth and ground, and center yourself. Find yourself again, because it feels like you've almost lost yourself in some areas, or you've lost sight of something. And so Spirit is saying this is the time to really call your power back to you, bring yourself back to center, start over if you need to, or maybe just restart if you stop. But Spirit is saying you have to do the work, because if you do that, expect things to really work out in your favor, and maybe the breakthrough that you've been waiting for or hoping for is going to happen once you start to really release yourself from whatever may be stopping you or holding you back. Okay, life path number twos. Let's see what message the guidance Spirit has for you for the beginning of November. That is definitely the current energy for you all. It feels like you're almost like your worst enemy, or you're allowing something to stay in your life that doesn't serve you, so you're letting them stop you in a way. Okay, let's see. We have reversed hostilities. yin and yang, and deceit. Okay, Spirit, could you please clarify the deceit card and the hostilities card? We have holy love, and we have clear counsel and release. So I'm just going to say this. Spirit is saying that peaceful times are ahead of you, especially during that beginning part of November. If you start to kind of release that energy that is not serving you, Spirit is telling you to please remember that you are divinely loved, that you are protected, that you are supported. If there's someone or something in your life that makes you doubt yourself or does not that kind of takes away your value, like how you feel about yourself or your self-love, Spirit is telling you that you need to kick whatever that is to the side, because you are a divine creature. You are divinely loved. If you are loved by the Most High, why are you letting someone that doesn't even, someone that is just low vibrational, something, why are you letting that bring you down when you, don't forget that you are you are divine yourself. We are divine creatures ourselves. So you have to remember that. Now, with the deceit card, I don't want that to scare you all, but it does feel like this could be deceit that is internal, as I mentioned before, or external. Please be aware of that, and please keep your eyes out for anything that does not serve you, anything, maybe someone who lies to you, someone who maybe appears to be friendly when they really aren't, someone whose sole purpose is to maybe bring you down or stop you from your path, from continuing on your path. But this could also be internal deceit, so don't think that it's just a person, as well. This could be internal as well. So where are you lying to yourself about? Where are you telling yourself things that aren't true and therefore bringing yourself down even more and, harming yourself, doing more harm than good? Where are you doing that, or who are you allowing to do that to you? So really just keep your eyes open for that. Spirit is saying clear, cancel, and release. So please release the thoughts or behaviors that do not serve you. Please release the lies that you are telling yourself. If it is someone or some energy or a situation that is bringing deceit into your life or lying to you, release them. Release that energy. Don't allow it to impede your space and really throw you off track, because it feels like you all have really, it feels like if you start doing the work, you're going to get back on track, and the things that you are really praying for or trying to manifest will come in quicker for you once you do the work. But Spirit is saying, please don't allow any deceit to get in the way, and don't allow internal deceit as well. Now, with the yin yang card, it just means that things are happening underneath the surface of things. So things are, even if you feel like things aren't happening, if you feel like things aren't being released, if you feel like things aren't being, if progress isn't being made, even if you're doing all the work and maybe things won't happen as quickly as you want them to, trust in the universe, trust in the divine, trust in the timing of everything, and just know that things are happening even if you can't see them. Now, some of us have a tendency to be impatient. I know I do, and so I'm definitely getting that for some of you all. It's almost like if things don't happen exactly when or how you want it, you kind of want to give up, or maybe start to doubt yourself or doubt that you're making progress. And Spirit is just saying that during this time, even if you feel like you aren't making progress, just know that things are working out the way they're supposed to. Things are moving, but you probably just can't see it. Especially with the Sun card, just know that you are going to achieve everything that you've been wanting. So whether this is career, love related, educational related, spiritually related, it doesn't matter. Just know that it is coming in for you. The universe has something waiting for you, but you just can't rush it. And just know that if you do the work, just know that things are going to happen for you, even if maybe they don't happen as fast as you want them to. Okay, life path number 2s. Let's see if there are any final messages Spirit has for you all. Okay. And finally, if these messages are resonating, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading, life path number 2s. Okay, we have reverse caring connection. So I had an extra card pop out, so I'm just going ahead and show them all. So we have reverse door to romance, reverse caring connections, journey card, victory card. Sorry about the life path number 2s. My camera cut off, but I'm back. So as I was saying, if this reading, I've been getting dual energy. So it feels like for some of you all, this is more of internal issues or struggles that you've been having lately. And for some of you all, it is external. So it's coming from a person or people or a situation. Now, with the caring connections card, it is telling me that there is someone or a situation, it's a partnership for sure. So it could be a friendship, romantic relationship card, but it just doesn't feel like it's serving you right now or in the capacity that it's in. I never tell people what to do, so I don't say, break up with your partner or anything like that. It could just simply mean that, if you are deeply in love with your partner and things, are going mostly well, it just could mean that, it may be a couple of bumps during this time, maybe problems in communication or just things like that. But if it's something deeper, something that's maybe more painful, maybe like, just I don't want to name things, but it could just be a plethora of problems that maybe aren't as easy solved. Spirit is saying that if it is something that really doesn't serve you, or if that toxic energy that's tying you up and keeping you from really reaching your goals, if that does stem from your relationship, the Spirit is saying really use this time to reflect on that. I'm definitely getting a time of reflection for you all, especially during this early part of November. Almost like you need to reassess the things that are working for you and the things that have not been working, and maybe see if it's time to release some of those things, especially with the clear, cancel, and release, as I mentioned before. It's the deceit coming from this situation, from this friendship, from this romantic relationship. So it is really a time of reassessment and see what is possibly tying you up and what is maybe holding you back from really reaching or achieving that success or just meeting the goals that you've been trying to meet. Angels, do you have any guidance for life path number 2s? We have ask and receive. Trust the universe. Yeah, that's definitely the energy I'm getting from this. And things may not work out the way you want it to in a certain situation in your life path number 2. Spirit is definitely asking you, or please telling you to really listen to the divine. Ask and receive. I don't know if you are a prayer, if you like to meditate, if there's something that you do that really helps you just tap into your inner wisdom, as well as the divine or whatever you believe in. I don't judge, but Spirit is really asking you or to please just open your heart to their guidance, because especially in this situation, if it is trouble in a relationship or a friendship or a partnership, definitely seek, because you could receive answers you didn't even know that you needed, or answers that you weren't even looking for, and it could come from it could really come from the divine. So you really use this time, if you're going through some type of trouble or struggles, really use that time to be an open vessel and really just open your heart to, what messages the universe has for you. Finally, Spirit is saying that if you are able to release those things that don't serve you, if you're able to truly put yourself back into an alignment and focus on, focus on what honors you, focus on your heart, and then go after your goals. Spirit is saying that you're going to be victorious. Trust in your journey, trust in this journey, especially if things don't always work out in certain areas. And also, once you're able to overcome any internal barriers as well, so that maybe that self-deceit, self-doubt, just self-sabotaging behaviors, whatever it may be, Spirit is saying that you have to work on releasing that. And just know that these are all lessons learned, or releasing that person or situation that may no longer be serving you. Spirit is saying to please trust in the universe. Just know that everything is going to work out. The goals that you have set for yourself, you're going to reach and far exceed. You just have to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and only do things that honor yourself. And Spirit is saying that you won't fail. Okay, life path number 2, because I am getting some fear from some of you all, almost like a fearful state, like you're fearful about things working out, you're fearful about maybe a relationship or a situation. But Spirit is just saying to please trust in them, trust in the universe, trust in yourself, honor yourself, don't lie to yourself, try to see the situation as clearly as you can, and release anything that does not serve you. And just know that when you do these things, you are really going to get back on track, and you're going to be victorious. You're going to get everything and more. You're probably going to receive things you never even thought you wanted, so just definitely have faith and believe, and just understand that everything happens for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to see if there are any final messages that the ancestor spirits have for you, life path number 2s. Before I wrap this reading up, okay. Number 2, Spirit, ancestors, any messages? Okay, so we had 3 cards pop out. Enjoy new beginnings, upskill, work, career, crossroads, respect your physical body. Okay, life path number 2s. With this energy, it's definitely an energy of transformation, of renewal, of almost clearing out the negative, clearing out the old, clearing out the stagnant, and welcoming in something new, something vibrant, something that fulfills you. This is definitely the energy I'm getting from this reading, and I think the ancestors are really just kind of reiterating that energy for you all. You're almost at a crossroads. It feels like, especially with the upskill card, and this is telling you that the sky is the limit. Continue to, if you are maybe doubting where you are career-wise, financially-wise, educationally-wise, Spirit is telling you to really do the thing that honors you, that you love, that you enjoy. If it involves having to go back to school or learn something new, don't be afraid to do that. Go after it, do it. If it involves you learning something new on your own, maybe reading more books on a topic, whatever it is, Spirit is saying to please do not shy away from it. Please know that you are more than capable of getting to that next level that you want to be at, and of really, bringing in that just prosperity for yourself. So it may involve doing more things or learning new things, and Spirit is saying please do not shy away from that. Enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, change. So it does feel like, again, a time of renewal, of transformation. You're clearing out whatever that negative energy may be that I mentioned before. Once you do that, just know that things are really going to happen for you. Once you trust in the universe, just know that it's going to be a time of celebration. It's going to be a time of just such happiness, such renewal. And I feel like this time within the next few weeks into like mid-November is the perfect time for you to really, again, start clearing that stuff out. Or if it is cleared out, start to focus on what you want. Center, refocus yourself, and really start to renew your efforts to go after whatever goal it is you're trying to meet. And again, if it does involve learning new things, don't be afraid of that, because you're more than capable and you're strong enough to really go to that next level once you clear yourself or clear whatever no longer served you. Okay. And finally, respect your physical body. I don't know, I feel like for some of you all, this is a really specific message. I don't know, it feels like some of you all may have been really active before, and lately you have maybe kind of stopped doing that, or not as active as you used to be. Maybe that energy that maybe kind of has been bringing you down has also maybe sucked out that motivation you had to take care of yourself the way you should have, or the way you were. So Spirit is saying to please get back to that if you have pulled away from that, or if you have stopped that, because that is also an important part as you go forward in this journey. You have to make sure that all your cups are filled up. So mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. So if you're devoting a lot of time to maybe your spiritual journey, or you're cutting emotional ties into negative emotional ties, that's great. But are you also doing things that respect your physical? And that can be whatever you view it as, whether it's taking, a class, or just going for a walk, or just eating better, or just whatever that looks like to you. Spirit is just reminding you to please make sure you're covering all parts of your life, because when you make sure all your cups are filled up, things again start to move quickly for you, and I think you're able to really manifest easier and more, I guess, in quicker, if that makes sense, because what you put out really comes back to you. So just make sure you're taking care of all parts of yourself, like path number 2s. So I am going to leave this reading here. I think I've said what needs to be said. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next time.